Hi, so here we go now. I've talked in the past couple days about calories in and calories out and how that's not the only thing that controls your fat and your weight. And I've also talked about hormones that are important in controlling your fat composition, those being human growth hormone and cortisol. And I haven't mentioned insulin yet, but insulin's another huge, huge hormone that that causes fat deposits to be stored. But today, instead of nutrition so much, I want to talk about the things that help your body deal with stress. Because as I mentioned previously, stress causes your immune system to go hyperactive. And when your immune system is on overdrive, then your body's releasing cortisol like crazy. And cortisol is what causes you to burn muscle, build fat, and decrease your bone density. So one study at the University of California in San Francisco, what they did is they took a group of women and through a number of different ways, they reduced their stress for 30 days. And what they found is that on average, those women who lived a much stress-free life over 30 days lost an average of 5 pounds of body fat. And that's pretty impressive for only 30 days. Another study showed that 15 minutes of meditation can help you burn a significant amount of fat. Now, meditation can be, sitting in the dark, sitting in the corner, eyes closed, arms crossed, saying ohms. That's one way to do it. But you could also do yoga. You could do tai chi. You could do qigong. Any sort of light cardio, including just going out for a walk or a light jog. Any sort of light cardio, just get your mind off things and get your body moving will help deal with that stress. And now we're kind of back to nutrition again. There's also a bunch of herbs and botanicals that are classified as adaptogens. And what those do is they help your body deal with stress. Now, these adaptogens have been used in Eastern medicine for thousands of years, and they're kind of new to the West here, but that's why we don't understand them, because what's cool about them is that they give you, they help you deal with stress, and they help null you out when you need that, but they also provide you with energy when you need energy. The first people in the West to start experimenting with adaptogens was the Russians in the 60s and 70s. What they want to do is they needed to increase the performance of their astronauts and their athletes, but more so just their factory workers. Those factory workers were working under hard conditions with minimal nutrition, and what they found was that these adaptogens, these herbs and these botanicals, really helped increase their work output. So another thing that helps you deal with stress is sleep. And nowadays, I think a lot of us are having trouble getting enough sleep. And what is interesting there is that every hour of sleep that you get prior to midnight is actually worth 2 hours sleep after midnight. So you want to try to get to bed as early as possible. You can wake up early and try to get as much sleep before midnight as you can, with a minimum of 7 hours of sleep in total. Because what happens is your body has a release of human growth hormone in between midnight and 2 a.m. So you definitely want to be in as deep and uninterrupted sleep as you can in that 2-hour window between midnight and 2 a.m. Because by releasing that human growth hormone, then you are going to help burn more fat while you sleep. And I'll be talking a little bit later in one of the other videos about how to maximize that middle of the night growth hormone secretion. And then lastly, just to help your immune system, I want to talk about exercise and using the right exercise. So many of us think that, going for runs is the best thing you can do to burn fat, but oddly enough, that isn't the best thing you can do. The best thing you can do is weight training, and this has been shown by NASA. They showed that weight training is one of the best things you can do, again, to help you release that human growth hormone. And if you're not doing resistance training with weights, then the second best thing to do is interval training. So now, that could be running, but instead of just going for a slow, long jog, you want to do like intense bursts, like 5 or 6 times during that workout, just to help you release the human growth hormone. Okay, so that's what I have to say about the different things you can do to help your body deal with stress. And by dealing with stress, you help cool your immune system and help decrease the release of cortisol. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about toxins in our environment and how they affect our entire system, and then I'll go on beyond that to talk about what to do about those toxins. Okay, I hope you learned something from that, and I will talk to you soon. All right, till then.